At the end of the day, no matter what I did, the club suit always came out on top. First of all, I thank the good Lord because I couldn't have carved out a better situation for myself without really knowing what I was doing. You know, I started out in a typical, my family is a typical Italian family growing up in Queens, New York. But I grew up in a very tough neighborhood. And although I was a very big sports fanatic in everything I did, at sometimes in high levels, like getting a scholarship to high school for basketball. Um, and and so, you know, I formed many baseball teams and many softball teams and traveled around the tri-state area playing for money. Okay. My family had bingo games going on at the end of Sunday dinners at my grandmother's house. The kids always wanted to use their real money to play bingo with the older people. Okay. I grew up again, in a Queens neighborhood, a very tough Queens neighborhood, and pitched quarters against the wall, traded picture cards and flipped picture cards for money. Um, played poker for money, played anything for money, played anything. I once sat in my basement at 15 years old, and I'm prefacing this on a reason, on purpose. I once sat in my basement and had 4 decks of cards faced upside down, backwards, so I couldn't see what I was doing. I placed a baseball hat against the wall, okay, against the wall. And I stood there for hours, days and hours at a time, flipping those cards against the wall and counting up what suit just fell into the hat. Didn't know what I was flipping. At the end of the day, no matter what I did, the club suit always came out on top.